This is Duke University.
My name is Beth Blackwood, and I'm a junior who's a history major and an art history minor. I have been focusing on 2 Latin American maps. I've been working with that group, and one of them is Ternos Incognitos, which is a map of, come to find out, Bolivia that from the early 1820s. It's a manuscript map, so it wasn't printed from engravings like everything else, but hand-drawn. We started out pretty sure that it was Peru, which I researched the majority of this semester, and then I took it to Holly Ackerman, the Latin American librarian, because I couldn't find the cartographer's name anywhere. And on her first glance at this map, she's like, oh, this isn't Peru, this is Bolivia. So that kind of set me back to zero there for a little bit. It was hard because neither Peru or Bolivia really existed at this point, so none of those were right, but now the city which is the city of Cochabamba, is in Bolivia. The other map that I'm working on is called South America to the best and latest authorities, or in cartography language, new. It was made in 1826, and it was in a big American atlas, only American territories, by Anthony Findley. This one's kind of interesting because I like to think of it as a knockoff of a really nice atlas made by a pretty famous guy named Henry Tanner, who's one of the very well-known names in the cartography circles in Philadelphia in the early 1820s. He made this in competition with Tanner's, and Tanner had, I think, 6 editions of his that pretty much matched it, had the map of South America included as well, and poor Anthony Findley only had 2. Probably the big thing that was most useful in my research for that is the David Rumsey collection and the Library of Congress, because they had a digitized copy of Tanner's atlas, the whole atlas, and Findley's atlas. I worked a lot with Holly Ackerman, the Latin American librarian. She's fantastic. And Will Hansen. Will Hansen is my lifesaver. He digitized all of our maps for us. He's been really helping us out with which pieces we can use, which pieces are going to be okay and safe to put up on walls in the Nasher. He's been fantastic.
Produced by Duke University, online at duke.edu.